Welcome to my little country kitchen. I'm going to do a recap of the past year, my highs and lows, as I like to tell my children when they were little. Let's get into it. Show you some of my favorite things that I've made and I learned from this past year. First and foremost, my pumpkin roll that I made for my birthday last year. That's absolutely delicious. I learned how to not do the roll very well that year, but I know how to fix it. And the next one would be, the Cafe Rio pork. Canning that's really awesome. My son already ate them all. I only have one jar left, so I definitely need to do that again. That's a family favorite now. How to make enchilada sauce. I created a Rosarita copycat. That is literally the best ever. I wanted to be able to create things that I buy all the time. So this was one of the ones that I checked off the list, and it has become our new favorite. I've already made it twice. That was funny, my apple cider vinegar overflowing. Lesson learned. My DIY orange and sandalwood moisturizer. I use that every time I come out of the shower to moisturize my face, and it's all healthy ingredients. And then the ultimate chicken rib recipe. Again, I did a copycat of one that I bought from a local grocery store. I think it is a Mexican store. I can't remember. But I was able to make it with my own spices that I have here. Cream of wheat with chocolate. That's delicious for breakfast or even a treat. Freeze-dried milk. I love having that on my shelf as emergencies, just in case. Egg drop soup. That's easy to do. I'm not going to do the carrots again. No, I didn't. Or maybe I just fermented them too long. I think that was a problem. Buttermilk ranch. It's delicious. I'm definitely not going to buy ranch anymore. Or Rosaritas. I made my own garden stickers for all of my seed boxes. Broccoli cheese soup. I love eating that too because I used to love that from Kneaders. It's another thing I won't need to buy. Homemade sauerkraut. This is the best sauerkraut I've ever had, and it has a bajillion probiotics, so really good for you. Chocolate gravy and biscuits. That's a nice little snack. One of our favorites. Our favorites is Nana's roll recipes. That was my mother-in-law. The crackers I learned how to make. Basically Cheez-Its. And no, they weren't all square and they didn't all have a hole in the middle, but they were still delicious and it satisfied the crunch, so I won't need to be buying Cheez-Its anymore. Stuffed mushrooms, that's one of my husband's and I's favorite dinners. Waffle French toast, that's yummy. Chicken carbonara, that is a family favorite. My husband is a specialty maker of that one. It's really yummy. Sourdough is always a good favorite too. And chicken Alfredo, that's another thing I won't have to buy out of a jar. Jars can be expensive. They're as cheap as $1.25 from Dollar Tree, but you need to add flavor to it. Or up to $8 for a nice Prego sauce, or even the more expensive ones. Pineapple rhubarb jam, that's probably one of my favorite jams that I've made. And I have 11 flavors. Homemade ice cream, so I don't need to make it. And if power's out, I made that just by shaking it, so I know it's possible and within a short period of time, less than half an hour. Strawberry lime cheesecake, that's one of my mom's favorites. I love doing that, especially in the summer. Modern Homesteading Conference, that was fun to meet Jess and Ann of All Trades. Jessica from Roots and Refuge Farm. This cheesecake for the 4th of July, that was really cool. I made it into a flag. This is when I started making my first medicinal stuff, so I made an allergy medicine, and it worked for the first couple weeks. I realized my allergies are way more intense. I needed to lower my baseline, and I need to reduce my allergen load, so I am detoxing right now currently with some other herbals. Banana bread recipe, that's one of our favorites. I just made a quadruple batch and it's in the freeze dryer right now. Stay tuned to a future video, subscribe so you can see how I bring it back to life. Of course, chicken broth, that's another staple I need to make more of. Fridge pickles, I will do again, but I need to remember and label the date because I let them ferment too long and they got really sour. Golden milk, my husband loves that. I have made that at least 3 or 4 times since that video. Basically once a month for him. My first tincture ever, and it's from dandelions. That's really great. Oh, I could actually take that for allergies too, now that I remember. Corn silk is a tea. That's interesting. Chicken pot pie in a jar. I love doing that differently because I separated the veggies and the meat. That way they have different pressure times. And if you're on a keto diet or watching your carbs, fried hard-boiled eggs with brown butter is really, really yummy. It's actually very satisfying. And this past year, I finally grew my herbs in my tower, my green stock, and almost every single hole had something in it. So I was very proud of myself, and I was able to save a lot of herbs that I grew myself, which is awesome. That was my goal. I'll show you everything that I preserved and saved this year. I realized I don't like jelly, the texture of jelly. The flavor was really yummy, but I just don't like the texture, so I'm not going to do jelly anymore. But the challenge that changed my life forever, I learned that I accidentally found that I love this strawberry rhubarb cranberry juice that I made, and I made it to flavor my kefir. That was really yummy, or even just like a lemonade. Added lemon juice to it. It was really good. I basically made a juice concentrate. I need to make that again. That was a happy accident. A chili chaos, yes. I learned that putting too much spice in, we do like the chili, but it's just too spicy. It's for my husband now. Homemade V8 juice, my husband likes that. I need to make more of that. My mom's 7-layer dip. Pink applesauce, that was really yummy and amazing. Definitely make that again. Fermented honey and fire cider. I've actually taken that a few times as well. Another medicinal thing that I'm learning. Fermenting foods and honey with onions and garlic when you're not feeling well. Pumpkin pancakes with sourdough discard. Yes, I will do that again. 3-bin worm composting system. I still have worms underneath my kitchen table. It's only 2 bins right now because I wasn't able to get the 3rd one before it froze outside. And now I don't have the dirt available to move them, but they're still alive, and I already harvested the 3rd bucket, and so I'm just waiting to harvest the other 2 until outside is warmer. Let's see, what else? Easiest chicken noodle soup when you're not feeling good. I love having stuff canned. This crostinis were really yummy. I definitely will do that again as an appetizer. Even maybe a dinner party. That was really yummy, especially the topping. That was really yum. Drying herbs at home the natural way. And then I did my own homemade pumpkin puree. How to make your pumpkin puree, why to can it, and then an easy pumpkin pie in 6 minutes. Definitely do that again. DIY throat spray. That's from Essential Oils. I've used that like 3 or 4 times this year. Lemon cream pie. Awesome. I used my lemon curd that I canned last year to added that on top. That was really yummy. Apple pie filling from scratch. That's also yummy. And then, of course, all of my 12 Days of Christmas treats, which on this one, a baking bonanza, I highlight which ones are my favorites. And honestly, I did a complete sugar overload just by making. I didn't even eat all of them. And so I'm kind of doing a cleanse right now. Me eating very minimum sugar. At least I want to do just fruit sugars right now. And then my elderberry syrup, I really like that. It's fight colds and flus naturally. And then now we are to currant. Oh, the spiciest sauce you can make. Anyway, yes, that's everything that I did the past year. So thank you for joining me in the recap of my 2024, everything that I learned, my fails, my successes, and I realized I counted like 17, possibly even 20 things that I don't have to buy at the grocery store anymore. So that is amazing because I'm making them myself. Think of all the things that you can learn in just 1 year. That's what my goal was to learn new skills, do new things, replace new items that I don't have to buy anymore, especially the state of things. Who knows where that's going to go? Well, okay, some of us do know, and if we're paying attention, right? So I encourage you to start your journey to preparedness. If ye are prepared, ye shall not fear. And just start with one thing. Start canning one thing. Pick any of my lists that you want to go to. I have over 50 canning videos. And now I'm concentrating on my apothecary so I can learn more herbals to do that. And, be frugal, right? I'm wearing these cute little jammies that I got. They were only $2.50 because I bought them yesterday, They were over 50% off. So find the deals, guys. Find the deals with food. Find the deals with everything. Be more frugal. And make being prepared a priority. And first thing and foremost, store a whole bunch of water under your bed. And if my bed's on my floor, so I have all my water under my couch. So thank you so much for joining me. And Happy New Year, everyone.